Hello everyone, this is going to be a video about the firearms ban that will be announced tomorrow, May 1st. So there's a few things I want to talk about during this video. The primary item is the type of guns that are on the hit list. So we'll find out tomorrow exactly which guns, but this is going to be a video about what's possibly going to be coming up in terms of the guns that will be banned. This information was taken from the CBC, so you can source it there. And I will be reading from the website and also inputting some other details. So recently there was a shooting incident on the eastern part of Canada. This jerk stole, one of the guns was stolen from a deceased RCMP officer. I think the other one was obtained illegally. So both were obtained illegally. This person had RCMP clothing and RCMP, like a vehicle, it looked like an RCMP vehicle. I think he probably bought it from a police auction. So this definitely contributed to the amount of people who were killed. And there's quite a few, and I'm not going to get into the details of that. But as we know, governments or political parties take advantage of these situations, and this is a convenient time for them to advance their political platform, and that is to ban certain firearms. So I'm going to get into those type next. So the first group of firearms that I'm going to talk about is the M16. As you can see from the picture, I'll get into the how many are in circulation of this whole group. So we're going to talk about the M16, M4, AR-10, and AR-15. The significance of these guns are related to the Sandy Hook incident, the incident in Las Vegas and Orlando, also in Christchurch, New Zealand, and the estimated number of these type of firearms is around 83,572. And these type of guns will take 223, 556, 308, 300 blackout. If I'm missing any or whatever, just chime in below. 6.8, 6.5 Grendel, 458 SOCOM. I'm not really familiar with that one. 50 Beowulf, 762 by 51. Those are the types of cartridges used in these type of rifles. So the next rifle is the Ruger Mini 14. I wasn't really surprised that this was on this list. This gun was used in the Polytechnique, massacre, I guess. It was quite some time ago in the province of Quebec. Terrible incident. And the shooter had used a Mini 14. So there's about 16,859 of these in circulation. These are estimated numbers, of course. And this particular rifle uses 223 and 556 cartridges. So the next one here is the Swiss Arms. Apparently there's about 1,342 of these in circulation. These rifles, I believe, were prohibited before all this occurred and grandfathered, which means they fall outside the restricted and non-restricted classes of firearms. So I assume the grandfather means that if you own the rifle, you're able to keep it, and probably it can't be transferred. So after you die, I guess it just gets destroyed. I think that's the classification there. So there were some guns on this list that I was surprised to see. This was one, the M14. There was an issue, again, Eastern Canada, in regard to this gun. The estimated number in circulation is about 5,229. This gun takes the 762 by 51 or 308 cartridge. So the next one is the VZ58. Similarly to the Swiss Arms rifle, I believe this was also prohibited and grandfathered. So yeah, you might want to check on that just to validate if you are interested. This particular rifle was used in the Quebec mosque shooting. There's about 11,593 of these in circulation, according to the source. And this one takes a 7.62 by 39 caliber cartridge. So the CZ Scorpion, Evo, or CZ, I prefer Z myself. Half American, half Canadian, so I get to pick which one. Approximately 1,813 of these. I'm not quite sure where they get the numbers from for some of these rifles because I believe they're not tracked. I mean, we don't have a gun registry for non-restricted firearms. Restricted, yes, those are registered, and the RCMP knows how many and who has them and where they're located. But for a lot of these other guns, I don't know where the information is that they're getting this information from. So anyway, about 1,813 of these, and for the Beretta CX4 Storm, excuse me, also 9mm, and about 1,513 of these in circulation. This one was implicated in the Dawson College incident. I was actually going to buy one of these. I don't think I'll be buying one now, but I had picked it up and was looking at it, seriously looking into getting this one. The last thing on the list was, well, there's two items. One, caliber of more than 22mm. So I guess no neopup grenade launchers or anti-material rifles like the Anzio. The other item was in reference to the amount of initial energy, I guess of a projectile, I'm assuming, of more than 10,000 joules. I converted that to foot-pounds. I don't know if this conversion's right, but that's 73,075 foot-pounds of energy. If you have some more information on that, please add to the list of comments below. And that wraps up the list. So you're probably wondering about handguns. The list does not contain anything to do with handguns. I think because the Prime Minister probably is a little bit intelligent here and understands that if he bans handguns and makes a big deal about handguns, we're going to find out that handgun crime is not going to go down. And he's going to look like an idiot, more so than he is now. So I think the government's going to give municipalities the ability to ban as they see fit. So whether that's good or bad, I don't know. I know that municipalities are they're detached from urban areas. I mean, there's a lot of municipalities in a particular province, and so giving them the ability to determine if they should ban or not or restrict might be a good thing, because there's a lot of communities that are pro-gun, pro-hunting, pro-sport shooting, pro-collecting, whatever the case is. So that might be a good thing instead of leaving all the power and influence to urban centers like Toronto and Vancouver, Montreal, whatever the case is. Similar to anywhere else around the world, generally those urban areas are anti-gun. Well, that's it for the video. Thanks for listening, watching. As you can see, I don't do this full time. These videos are just a hobby for me. I just do it just because I like to, and I don't do a lot of videos, but I wanted to get this out, if anything, to spark some conversation, to hopefully get people motivated to do something when we hear about this tomorrow. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So shoot them while you got them, and if you have any comments below, what do you guys think about this? Be respectful, be good ambassadors to the shooting community, and take care, and we'll get some more information tomorrow.